Oh no! Alright, folks, we're back. I broke Joe. Oh. But to finish what I was saying from last episode, when I say the walk of shame, I'm referring to the video game thing where the last save point is an annoying amount of like time away from the next challenge. So, like, for instance...
I think you're the only one who uses that term.
No. People say that was for Hollow Knight. People say it was for Metroidvanias a lot of the time, because half the time, depending on the Metroidvania, it doesn't let you retry the boss right away. Mm-hmm. Instead, it warps you back to the last save point, which is usually a decent like, a ways away from the boss. Which sucks.
Gotta love it.
But like this. I die over there, but I had to go through, like, this small, like... intestinal tract of boxes.
That was a very vivid descriptor, Eric.
That's just squiggly. No, I'm not. You can stop, Roxy.
Yes, anything squiggly is intestinal.
Intestinal?
Looks like an intestine.
Oh, was that her over there?
Oh,
yes.
Probably. Thank you for that.
You think you're better than me?
No.
No, I know I'm not. Well.
Indeed.
Keeble move, Max?
Huh?
Keeble move, Max?
Mooble, meeble, maggle, mooble.
Oh God, he's speaking of tongues.
Miggle, wiggle, meeble,
Gobbledygook.
Keeble, Max,
Nonsense
meeble,
words.
Meeble, Keeble, Max, meeble. Max Keeble's big move. Max Keeble's big move.
Imagine hearing that down like a dark alley.
He was like walking over from work.
Keeble.
Who's there?
Max.
Who are you? What do you want?
Max Keeble's big move. That's what you want? That's very specific.
Keeble. Max Keeble.
It's like, well, I don't have that.
That's the last thing you hear before you like get knocked out. It's like Max Keeble's big move. Keeble big move, Max.
You like wake up in the hospital, the doctor's like, "Oh man, you really had a big move last night."
No, he wake up in the hospital and he's just like, "Hey, sir, are you okay?" And like, Keeble, Max, Keeble, Max, Keeble, big move, Keeble, big, Max, big move.
He's like, "You had a big move last night." Wait, I know that voice. Pulls down mask. It's Max. It's Mask Keeble.
Mask Keeble.
Keeble, move, Max.
Keeble, move, Max.
He's like trying to warn the nurses, but all he can speak it is.
Save for Max Keeble. Oh, not anymore.
Are you lost?
Did she turn back around?
It's like, when did she get a flashlight? Oh God, she's got a flashlight. So when that turns red, is that when like she's
she has seen me and knows where I am, and is proceeding to come to get me.
I don't see that. Yeah.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Wanna bet?
Every time.
Is that? No, that's not her.
No, I think that's the robot.
Okay.
Or at least it was.
Now it's gone. Gone forever!
My precious powering!
I should probably recharge my flashlight.
Was that-
Whoa!
That was TMNT, right?
Yes, I think so.
He just looked right at you.
But I didn't get in the flashlight. Ergo, I was safe.
Or so you thought.
Think you're better than me?
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I need a hiding spot.
Oh.
Oh, ah!
Actually, mind if I get to go?
Go for it.
Alright, cool. You got anything you want to get off your chest, Eric? That was weighing really heavy on you, huh?
It really was. You know, I've been looking into a lot lately.
What's that?
Warhammer.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Didn't they just come out with like...
there's a new game that came out with like Space Marine 2 or something.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. Oh, it's been a second.
Turn around. They're
Oh,
gonna go
there
there. Flashlight is L. That was X.
That was.
There you go.
Okay.
And you click in the left
Thing to crouch.
You
Yeah.
click in the left stick to run, the right stick to crouch.
I'm going to tell you I'm going to forget that and be crouching when I'm running away.
But yeah, no, I've been
Down the intestine.
I like
Back in the rectum.
I love the idea of like a miniatures game.
You lost?
Mostly because I love the idea of being able to like put together. See, it's like I have this thought in my head with like all the Gundams, and I'm like, oh man, you know, if I'd love to use these in like a game of some sort, but no, they're just they're just figures.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this would be like you actually, you know, there's actually a game to play with them. And yeah, I've actually the thing is like I know what. So the big thing that I've heard with Warhammer was that like you gotta like research the armies, and you gotta like you basically can't just jump into an army. At least you shouldn't, because they're very expensive and there's a lot of like work put into it, and you don't want to waste all that time and effort in building an army you're not gonna like.
Yeah.
I feel like I've basically always known what my army is gonna be.
What's that?
Tyranid.
Are you hungry?
Oh.
Gotta find a hidey hole.
I just need to find... Not her. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die.
Are you?
I didn't die. I don't know how, but I didn't.
She's really close.
I'm like so close. I'm like a goddamn gigolo about to burst. She's saying 3 more minutes at least.
Turn on the flashlight.
Can she not get me here?
Turn around, turn on the flashlight.
I don't know
No.
if that's a good idea.
I just want to see something. No, other way around. Turn. Okay.
Oh, I don't think she can get me here.
That's funny. But yeah, so I've basically had like a plan on like how I want to build this army. Only problem is I haven't had my card yet, so I can't like... I couldn't do it. Until yesterday when we were at the store... we went to a card shop random. I found a card shop nearby in Chicago.
Yeah.
And they just... Because I wanted to basically start it out with the Tyranid like paint set.
Oh, back in the hidey hole. Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to start it with the Tyranid painting set just so I get all the paints out of the way.
Yeah.
And also just like, you know, see if I actually enjoy painting the miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I finally got my hands on it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And it turns out Tyranid is in terms of like buying stuff is actually a decent way to get started because the main bad guys, they have a lot of stuff in the starter sets.
Yeah.
Which, so every single army has something called a combat patrol, which is basically supposed to be like your one-stop shop to like start up an army. Mm-hmm. The Tyranid one's a ripoff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you get basically all of the exact same units you get in the combat patrol in the starter set, but for $60 less.
Huh.
The only to be fair, you are missing, I think, 4, and they're called Hormagaunts, but on the opposite end, you also get 11 Space Marines.
Oh, okay.
As well as, like, you know, like a board, the rules, and like other stuff. So it's like, and I figured it out, like, oh, okay, so, you know, if I'm paying $60 less, how much are the Hormagaunts by themselves? No, Barbagaunt, they're Barbagaunts. Yeah, so
you could honestly
I could
tell
say
me
whatever.
This is like when you were describing like scenes from Transformers. I was like, he could be making up half of these, and I wouldn't know.
He would never be able to know.
And that's when Handjob.
That's when Handjob came up to butt plug and
to defeat the Hoozles at Uzbekistan
with Giggle Gorf. But yeah, no. So I looked up the Barbagaunts, and it sounds fake. I know it sounds fake, but it's not fake. I promise.
That's a very odd thing to shout.
What did she say?
I'm the best! Yeah, all I remember is that I also really wanted to get into Warhammer.
Uh-huh.
Because this one guy gave me a pack of Space Marines at like a county fair.
Uh-huh.
And then, number one, the painting of them, I kind of wish they had, you know, versions that came like already painted.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like, when you give a child, you know, stuff to paint, it doesn't turn out looking good.
Right.
That being said, I was like, oh yeah, I could get into this, and then I looked at the price tag. I'm like,
yeah. There is I've been looking into it. There is definitely a. So, okay, the big thing was, like, when I looked into it at first, I saw like, the standard, so each unit has, like, a point value, which totals up to your total army's, like, points, and typically that's how you determine, like, you know, how big, like, you know, how, like, the game you're playing, like, how many points that each army has. 500 is, like, the minimum, 1,000 is standard, 1,500 and 2,000 can be pretty big. I saw a video of these guys playing a 25,000 point army.
holy cow.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, I remember...
Nope. She saw me. She knows.
I don't think she needs to open it. She just reached through the
Yeah,
door.
right. Just the little, like, teeth poking through.
Yeah, I always thought if I ever got into it, you know, I may have told you already. Who do you think my class would be?
Oh, you see,
you want to say Space Marines, don't you?
I do, but I know that's not right. Was it Necron?
It was.
I remember you talking about Necrons.
Yeah, I always thought they were kind of cool. They're like robot-like skeletons.
Well, you know, Joe. I was watching a video, like, they did it, these guys, they're called Poorhammer.
Nice.
Yeah, they have a whole playlist of, like, stuff for, like, beginners.
Because that's what you will be after you play.
Seriously. But yeah, so they have a whole video of, like, tier listing, like, all the, like, how hard each individual army is to paint.
Mm-hmm.
Necrons is actually in, like, the higher tiers. Let me rephrase that. So the higher something was, the easier it was to paint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, they really only have, like...
They only have two colors.
Like, yeah, silver and green.
And bronze, if you want to get fancy with it. But yeah, so I was going to say, like, you know, if you want to do Necron, I certainly would appreciate someone to play with. Aside from me having to build a second army.
I mean, how much does it cost to build an army typically? I don't like that. I don't like that grunt air.
I'm gonna lead with the fact that the combat patrols are about $160 a pop, and that usually gives you about half an army.
And on that note,
We will see you guys next time.